about the lessons that you learned from Papa that helped you understand the industry better, and that has also worked for you in terms of the basic lessons.
Ah, I learned a lot of lessons from him. Um, there was a time that I wanted to take my band members to a music studio. Then in Oshobo, we didn't have a standard studio. So you want to record an album, you travel down to Ibadan to go and record. So we've had series of rehearsals with my band members. So when we were about to go, I I I gave an assignment to someone, one of my band boys. So to my surprise, on the morning that we were supposed to move, we had a delay. The bus that we were expecting it came late. All the band members they came late. Things were not just going the way we planned. So I was so furious. I was so angry. Then my dad, early in the morning when he woke up like that, normally every day by 5 you can't meet my dad on the bed. He must have gotten up. So either you are hearing the splash of water where he was taking his bath, or maybe you will just see him sitting down in the front of the house. By 5, he was home on the bed. So he saw everything. He now called me. The way I was just raking for those guys, he called me and said, Aji, because that's the way he used to call me. Aji, said, sir, what in Wale? I should push him inside. He was on the wheelchair then. He was no more using stick. This the first military administrator of Osun State, Ajibori Sha. He was one that bought his wheelchair for him then. That the first wheelchair he used. So he said, "Yeah, push me inside." When I pushed him inside, he said, "Aji, I should come." Bami, eh, kí ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? What was in my hand? I said nothing. He said, "Are you sure?" I said nothing. Let me put something there. I was like, what is that? So now he held my hand like this. He said, how many those guys, they have infiltrated me. I said, yes. You must show them. You must show them today. Oh yeah, open your hand like this. Oh yeah, wait, see after me. Alágbára kì í bínú. Ṣé alágbára kì í bínú? Ẹni bá lóye kì í fẹ́. Ẹni bá lóye kì í fẹ́. Ọlọ́gbọ́n kì í gbéraga. Ọlọ́gbọ́n kì í gbéraga. Oh yeah, say it 3 times. And I repeated it 3 times. So yeah, save it in your pocket. Say, ọ̀rọ̀ mi ṣe jẹ́ kó yẹ báyìí o, yà lọ bá wọn. But if you take action, kan ló ṣe kọ́ tí mo sọ fún yẹn. So I did not immediately understand what he was saying. When I got out, I was like, I was feeling that he has given me one invisible power. When I got out, I wanted to continue that raking. I just remember Alagbara kì í bínú, and I said, So I was like, and I went back inside. I said, Bami, but he said Alagbara kì í bínú. Alagbara ni ẹ̀, show money. You're a powerful man. All those guys, they were your subordinates. You're a powerful man. And Alagbara kò dé kì í bínú. So ní bínú. They have offended you, but don't be too angry, so that it won't affect you where you are going. And that was how I calmed down. I later realized that the guy was not the one making mistake. It was actually the boss that was faulty. So, and that was how we went to the studio and we had a nice time in the studio. I was talking about 1999, December. So I learned a lesson from him that day. And as well, when I was in school, when I was in Fire Protect, I formed the school drama band. Because then we used to call ourselves Glorified Secondary School. Because there was nothing like social life there. From my hostel to the classroom, from classroom to library back to home, back to the house. I was like, we are no more in secondary school now. Why all these hardship, all this? So I just talked to some of my guys and my friends. Let's form this drama group. And they say, "Ah, oh yeah, maybe you are the son of a dramatist. You can." So I formed. So I went to meet our rector then, late Jimmy Bangboshe. I met him. I told him I wanted to form a drama group. He said, okay, if you can do it, just go and meet the student union department that I should just go and do the normal registration. So that was how I registered the school drama group. And we started doing it. So on the day of our inauguration, I I I I collected one of my lecturer's car. I used to go and pick my dad. I brought him to our school, and as well we invited Baba Salah as well. Also, we sent letter to Mount Zion. So they sent one man, I've forgotten his name, Mr. Ojo, Evangelist Ojo. He was one that represented them. So then in one of their movies, he was one that acted Baba or Baba Aja or Maja, something like that. So it was it was so massive that day. So I now discovered that like almost on a weekly basis, my dad will come from Oshogbo, will come to Ede. He just come and call me. Your dad is outside waiting for you. So I said, ah, Bami, oh, there's no problem. I said, no, I just came to greet you. And yeah, I lecture by you. Okay. After the lecture, I will wait. After the lecture, I will go and meet him. He'll be waiting for me. So he'll just be telling me how he started, telling me his past experiences. I will now realize that part of what he was telling me, I was experiencing it with my group in the school. Mami, one of us, he did this, he did that. And I said, hey, during our time when we started, things like this was happening. So I never knew he was teaching me. He was actually teaching me on how to, on the way of life, how to handle things. So I learned a lot from him. Then talking about, I didn't think he was a pastor. He would have been holiness pastor. He is so much, he believes so much in humanity that you should, in everything you do, just have a sense of this thing, let humanity reflect this thing. So I learned a lot like that from him. How to relate with my members, how to relate with those that are more than more than me. So it taught me a lot. Then there was a period that I was having issue with some of my elderly ones, my older ones in the family. So it taught me how to relate with them as well. So I learned a lot from him, a lot. Yes. Then there was the day I went to the house to pick. We wanted to have a stage play in the school. So we need some costume. So I went home, I picked some costumes, and I saw a gun, a Dane gun. So I took it along. So it was later when I returned the costume, then my dad called me and said, did you take uh, Ogunjimi's gun? I said, no, I didn't take Ogunjimi's gun. I just saw one gun like that and I took it. He said, go and bring it. So I gave him the gun. He now sent for Ogunjimi. So when Ogunjimi came, I was even rushing. I wanted to go back to school. So I should just wait. So when Ogunjimi came, he said, Ogunjimi, is this your gun? He said, yeah. He now asked, you said the gun has been loaded. He said, yes. He running. Oh, load them. So he just brought one small nail like that. He put it there and we all came out. He just fired the gun. Pow! Come and see the loud bang. Then I started thinking about when I was using the gun on stage, aiming my friends, aiming at them like this. I said, so this thing was loaded. So, and that's how I should push him inside. When we got inside, he said, what is the meaning of stealing? Who is a thief? He said, stealing is taking something without the consent of the owner. That what I did is nothing but stealing. That's just take it. That if I need anything, whatsoever I need, just make sure that you approach the owner and ask him to give you. If he will give you, he will give you. Now, what if I mistakenly apply that nail on stage and press the trigger? What would have happened? He said I shouldn't just take anything anyhow from anybody. So since then, it will be so hard for me to just pick anything from anywhere without first looking for the owner. So I learned a lot of lessons from him.
The state of the industry today, um, from your assessment of it.
Things were no more the same. Things have changed. Not like the way it used to be before in the industry. Uh, the grip is no more there, and the structure is no more there. Like there is no, there is no, there is no. We can't say this is how things are being done now, because I remember that during our father's period, there is this. It's either you have passion for this work or you learn it. Even if you have passion, you have to learn it. And there's a clear difference between the leaders and the followers. Then when the leaders when they sat down like this having their meetings, you can never see any of those followers near where they were having their meeting. No. At least I followed my dad to some of their meetings. As a young boy, very close to my dad. I won't say my father's favorite because my father loved all of us.
How many are you?
Ah, I come up follow. We were many, but I'm number 11. I have some younger ones. I'm the surviving number 11 because from my mom alone, we were supposed to be 11. We had twins. So my mom, she entered the labor room 10 times. So she gave birth to 10 of us. And unfortunately, almost all the male children, they all died except Eminikon. So I had 3 male sisters and myself to my mom, making 4 out of 11. So let me say the surviving children of Baba, I am number 11, and I still have some younger ones behind me. So my father happened to be a very loving father. He loved every one of us. So because I didn't grow up with him, I was taken away to my let me say my godparents where I grew up because I did not I did been they didn't take me away. Maybe I wouldn't have gone to school because I love following them to everywhere and anywhere they go to. If they want to go and stage a play, I will follow them. I have there's a particular drum I used to beat. I have that one specially made for me. Nobody can. If I see anybody play that drum, I will just go and pick that drum from him. So, but whenever I had the opportunity of leaving my godparents to go and visit my dad, I would want to maximize my time with him. If he was going to anywhere, I would follow him. So I had followed him to some meetings where only the leaders were having their meetings. The followers, the managers will not even enter the meeting arena. So then Baba one day was manager. Baba Jinadu was the manager to iShow. Baba, no, all those managers, they will start down. I mean, they will sit down at a place having their own meeting, leaving their boss to be having their meeting. So let alone the other members of the group. But now, if a leader should come in that want to sit down, Not until when you say stand up there, you just see somebody that just joined theatre yesterday, you be forming. There was a day we went for this past Ramadan lecture, Ramadan period. So in one of the Ramadan lectures organized by Fetia Balogun, so I was there, my wife and some other members um, of the theater industry. So a lady was sitting down on a chair, and Uncle Wabilari, he came in. I stood up. Then Uncle Wabilari said, no, sit down, sit down, sit down. I wanted to greet everybody. So while he was coming, that young lady was sitting down there. Not until when my wife now said, ṣé o ràgbàlagbà ni? Can't you stand up for him? And even if you see the way she stood up, like I like, and where she sat down, I heard her telling another person that odo jori lo now, ṣé ló wá jori lo ni? Can you see that? So things are degenerating in the industry. Things are no more the way it used to be, and social media is not even helping. Once you can have one or two people that can act with you, okay, let's do a skit, let's start doing blah blah blah, and once maybe the skit you are doing, people are enjoying it, then you start forming, and those people that are really working tirelessly, they'll become nothing before you. So things are not the way it used to be. No, 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 no. It's no, I just pray that there should be a reformation and the structuring in the theater industry, which I believe the authority of the association I belong to are really working tirelessly to achieve that. God give them that grace to achieve that anyways.
Amen.